We shall fight in the streets. We shall fight in the estates. We shall fight in the towns they forgot. We shall fight in every broken flat and boarded up block. We shall fight in the schools. We shall fight in the hospitals. We shall fight in every workplace and on every corner. We shall fight in every place where the people are struggling. We shall not be ignored. We shall not be silenced. We shall not surrender to the suits or the system. We shall make our voice heard. Even if the media mocks us. Even if the leaders turn their backs. Even if the politicians lie. We shall fight on. We shall fight until the streets are free. We shall fight until the working class is heard. We shall fight until our children are fed. We shall never surrender. They opened up the gates and never asked the nation. No vote, no voice, just backroom conversations. Now the country's stressed, whole town's in renovation. And they call it progress while we live the complications. Don't twist it, I don't blame a man for traveling. I blame the pricks in power smiling while they're gambling. They sold the working class out for cheap labor and a narrative, then act surprised when the whole place turns satin. I watch the map change without a single ballot. Watch the suits clap while the streets got malice. Watch my town flip, no one in no manners. Then they gaslight us like, bro, you should be happy. They told us tolerance, like they pays the rent. Like it cures the mold in the flats where the baby slept. Like it fixes wages that ain't moved since the internet. Like it stops the NHS from dying on the steps. And they talk about choice, what choice did we get when the jobs disappeared and the bills took breath? When the schools got cut and the youth got left. And the paper scream life crime like it came from thin air. They say diversity, this is a system of greed. Boardroom men putting chaos like seeds. Rich man prof off the working man bleed. Then blame the poor for the mess they breed.
They opened up the gates and never asked the nation. No vote, no voice, just backroom conversations. Now the country's stressed, whole towns in renovation. And they call it progress
while we live the complication. Don't twist it, I don't blame a man for traveling. I blame the pricks in power smiling while they're gambling. They sold the working class out for cheap labor and a narrative, then act surprised when the whole place turns savage. We've been ignored since the mines got shot, since the factories died and the towns got dust, since council estates got left to rot, and the only thing rising was the fucking cost. Now it's work harder while wages stay dead. Stay calm while the NHS bled. Be grateful for what? For being a number while the rich get fed. And they love calling you extreme for speaking like truth's illegal if it hits too deep. Like you're not allowed to say you're fucking drowning in a country your granddad died to keep. I don't hate the immigrant, I hate the lie. I hate the suits who turn humans into supply. Cheap labor, big profit, keep wages low and point at the streets like, why are you so hostile? They built a pressure pot, lock the lid tight. Now the whole place boiling every fucking night. And you wonder why the youth don't trust the state, cause the state never gave a shit about their life. No vote, no voice, no say. Decades of silence, decades of silence, decades of later, decades of next, and now you want patience. After you took everything.
They opened up the gates and never asked the nation. No vote, no voice, just backroom conversations. Now the country's stressed, old towns